Good morning, passport holders. Today, March 22nd, 2017, day 873 of the vlogs, and that was one of the worst night's sleeps I've had in a long time. Obviously, a lot of question marks over in my head regarding what I'm going to do, not only with the business, but with a job, with my apartment, because all these things are in the mix right now. It's just a lot of stuff in the air, and it's not fun. So the upside of me having a really crappy sleep schedule last night was I woke up multiple times throughout the night, and I put that time to good use. So I did end up finishing Ask Gary V 245. I got about this morning I've gotten about halfway through the CBT talk that Gary has done. I emailed the guys over at VaynerMedia relating to a new kind of work that falls outside of our scope of work that we agreed to last month, and it sounds like we're not moving forward with it, which makes me super happy, to be absolutely honest, because I did not want to do that work. I'll do it on a one-off kind of situation if they need it this time, because I think I figured out a way to make this something that won't take hours of my time, but rather a couple of minutes for each of these files if they do ask for it. But I'm not happy about it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to, like, especially when I'm not getting paid for it. Like, it doesn't make sense. And then I don't know, the other thing was, it was around 3 o'clock this morning. I decided to just say no more transcription this week for Gary's stuff. If there is any content that comes out, it will automatically be split and sent off to the rest of the team. I just don't have the energy and the patience in order to transcribe, time, and do final QA. I don't want to do it. So obviously on my walk right now, and that's partially because the program that I used to do the faster than 1x crashed on me. And so, given the fact that I had already been working for about 5.5 hours on the couch, it was just time for me to get upright and walking. That state, I did pull the bandage from my foot, and it is looking significantly better. It is not bleeding any longer when I pull bandages, which is a good thing. And it actually looks a lot like it's already starting to heal up, which I am super pumped about. The sooner that thing heals up and I can start wearing shoes again, the sooner I can get back on the treadmill desk. But I hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Let's get this one started. Yes, it is a gloomy and muggy day here in Phoenix at this point. I think it's like something like 84 degrees, something crazy like that. 82 right now as we're driving. I had a mad craving for Chipotle, but I forced myself to sit there and finish the CBT talk, so that is all done. Meaning that I only have the South by Southwest talk. I have 3 of the 5 pieces that I broke that into in the middle of the night back. Still waiting on the other 2, and I'm waiting on Clintus's file. But away from that, the entire board is cleared because I took care of this one smaller channel that released content today unexpectedly. And so that's the bit. Yoga with Adrian's schedule has been kind of all over the map, and that's a factor of all of this. And so I can make things a little bit simpler on my Wednesdays as a result. So when I get back after I'm done eating, I'm going to take care of the vlog, and then it's on to the documentation side of things. If I can get one of the 2 or 3 sections, depending upon how I want to break them up, I keep going back and forth on how I want to do it, done on the actual technical writing side, then tomorrow gets to be a much better day where it's just screen shares, screen captures, and screen grabs, and then doing final touches, passing it all through Grammarly and that stuff. So and then I can send it over. My hope is Friday. If I can hit Friday as my delivery date for all the documents, and then say, hey, you guys have until the 1st of the month, basically giving them a work week in order to fly stuff past me for shorty work, then it's no longer on my plate. I'm on to just the long form content, the Ask Gary V's, the Daily V's, and the keynotes, which is perfect. It will make my life substantially easier. And so if I can hit that, then I can take the extra time to apply for jobs, do some Facebook marketing stuff, see if I can't figure out a drip and funnel campaign strategy that will work for my business to acquire new clients. And then kind of see how that goes, because at that point I'm going to lose somewhere between 30 and 50 hours worth of work a week, because under the new deal, I'll have enough extra cash, so that I can actually just do the break and recombine method 100% of the time on Gary's long form content that is not Daily V. I will still hand caption Daily V all the way through, but Ask Gary V's and long form keynotes will all go outsourced, which I'm pretty excited about. So, almost to Chipotle though, and yeah, another long clip of me talking to the camera. I know these have gotten annoying for you guys, but it's the best way for me to continue to produce content at this point because I am working so much. Chipotle. All right, guys, coming up on 7:15 at this point, and I just finished 1816 from Clintus. I also finished 192 from Daily V. Since that got up, it was a 5-minute video. I just did it. Like, didn't even think about sending it off, because once again, like when I initially built the company, it was built, and my anticipation was that I would be seeing 10 to 12-minute files. Anything under that I can get through very quickly, and a 5-minute file, yeah, I think I had it done in like 45 minutes and sent back to the team. Handled a couple more shorties for them as well, and waiting on a single piece on this South by Southwest talk, and that's really kind of annoying that I am waiting. It's been touched by 2 different captioners now, and they both haven't finished it, so I don't know if there's something weird about it. It's only 7 minutes in length, so it is what it is. That stated, while I was waiting for Clintus's and this one file to come back, I ended up finishing another section inside of the training documents, meaning that I have 2 left, and they're 2 incredibly simple ones. One is a style guide for Gary's channel that is already existing. A lot of it's in my head, some of it's written down in notes, just kind of sitting down and thinking about like all the different things that we do. How things like Vayner Nation is declared, D-Rock's name, other Tyler's name, things like that, in order to sit there and make it consistent in the event that they want to do that for shorties. Most of the time though, those shorties are 60 seconds, they're Instagram ads, they're Facebook ads, and so they don't really need all that other additional speaker identification. But things like slurred words like gonna, kinda, like, which Gary tends to use as a breakup in a series, and therefore I have included it. And especially when he uses it in order to break from one idea to another, and without using a breath in order to break it, as would normally be the case with either a comma or a period. Those types of things all need to be documented and thrown in there, and then it's just really the final process of like how you go from, hey, you have this clip, to, hey, this is how you can leverage these tools in order to make all of this happen real quickly. And so that's a process that literally I've done hundreds of times now. Let's see what the caption queue is at. So we started this in September, I want to say September 6th. We started the new caption queue for ways for them to back channel stuff, and since then there have been 608 lines in there. Some of them are duplicates of other stuff that was added to the channel, but for the most part we'll call it about 600 different files that have been done. So I know how to do that process like the back of my hand now, which makes life pretty simple for me to just document that real quick. That stated, I very likely am going to get that done tonight, which I'm pretty excited about. So with that done, that frees me up tomorrow and Friday to really do the screenshots, do the screen shares, upload all those, do closed captioning on them myself, and then send it over on Friday. And so I'm really excited about that. I would love to be able to do that as kind of like my board is clear, all outstanding work is clear, like I have nothing to do for the company, Friday night kind of celebration. Who knows, I may go over to Carlin's at that point, but that's getting ahead of myself. I'm excited though that we are getting to this point where it's very clear in my mind now that if I'm barring something really funky going on, April 1st I won't do shorties anymore, which is super exciting, and I've been communicating that to more and more of the video editors, but tipping them off like this is something that's been in process, this is coming, get ready. So we'll see kind of how it all goes, but that's what's up. I'm actually, like I said, I'm going to stop working though, because I'm going to go hang out with Kelly, Aaron, and Carlin. We're just going to do a drink down at Taste of Tops, which is like a bar situation attached to one of the big liquor stores down near the university, and just a chance to catch up. Both Aaron and Kelly are off from work today, and obviously I always work, and Carlin is done with her work day, so kind of one of those things where we're going to be able to just all kind of hang out, catch up for an hour and a half or so, and then I'll come back here and get back to the grind. All right, guys, obviously it is the next morning. Me, Carlin, Aaron, And Kelly ended up going out and having a really, really good time. Lock you in there because you're not exactly square. Having a really good time last night. Stayed out probably longer than all of us expected to or wanted to because we were just having that good of a time. So we went like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different places out on Mill, just kind of bar hopping and checking in with people, getting, industry discounts when we could, and when we couldn't, just enjoying each other's company. And it was a ton of fun, to be absolutely honest. So all of that said, thank you so much for your time and your attention. I appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by staying still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.